Yesterday, I reported that President Trump wrote a letter to Kim Jong Un saying, "Hey, buddy, it was like a weird love letter to a lover. It was like, hey, buddy, I appreciate blah blah blah, but I don't appreciate what you're doing. I heard what you said. I hope I don't have to use these nukes. I pray to God. If you want to talk." It was basically like, I'm canceling the summit in Singapore. You done did me wrong. I don't like your attitude and what you've been saying, so the peace talk is off. But if you're willing to talk again, I'll do it. I told you the truth yesterday, as I usually try to do, or I always try to do. I try to execute as much as I can. But I told you that Trump was art of the dealing them, and that Trump was, doing this to get leverage, to get a better situation, to have a real meeting, so that when he sits down with Kim Jong Un, he doesn't have an Iran deal where he's giving $1 billion to a country that still hates us, and he's unfreezing assets to be used against us. That's what Obama did. He did an Iran deal that Iran never really liked us in the first place, so it's like, Trump wasn't trying to do that. If he's sitting down with Kim Jong Un, I told you this yesterday, he's going to get a real deal. So Kim Jong Un was acting nasty. Trump said, bro, don't test me. Don't make me pull the trigger. I'll do it, and I'm canceling the peace meeting. Of course, like always, liberal and progressive media mostly, I'm sure, I doubt any progressive media gave him a fair shake, but they were like, oh my goodness, I told you, Trump canceled the meeting. Oh no, Trump canceled it. I told you, man, he's a bad guy. Oh my God, Trump's going to get us all killed, blah, blah, blah. Within 24 hours, just like I told you, left-leaning media was lying to you, and I don't care, conservative or liberal, it doesn't matter to me. I care about the truth. I told you yesterday that he was art of the dealing them. I told you yesterday that he was going to get leverage. I told you yesterday that there was going to be peace treaties. And within 24 hours of just fake news delusion of, oh my God, Trump's going to blow us up, what actually happened? Within 24 hours, they announced that Kim Jong Un was like, hey man, I'm sorry, we'll meet, let's talk. And then 6 or 7 hours ago this morning, there's reports, we don't know if they're true because they only let some journalists in, so we'll let them develop, but there's video of North Korea blowing up one of their nuclear sites. So this is within 24 hours, folks. Everybody's lying and freaking out. Trump doesn't move. I told you that it was a good move. I told you that it wasn't going to backfire. And literally within 24 hours, they're blowing up their nuclear sites and saying, I'm sorry, look, Trump, I'm blowing my nukes up. Please don't nuke me, Trump. Please have a meeting with me. I mean, he's such a good leader. I'm sorry. Even if you don't like him, this is what a leader does. I get it. Everybody likes weakness and delusion and fakeness and lying to people's faces. Trump's just not that guy. He just gets the job done. I mean, he's doing what no one else could do. They said we'd never have peace with North Korea. He did it. He said that South Korea and North Korea would never get along. They're doing it. They said, Trump could never, he can't do that. There's no way he can do that. But he keeps doing it, okay? They said, Obama during his administration, in order to get hostages, either one, he'd leave the hostages, he'd just leave them there, or he'd do a deal to give them their terrorists back and stuff. Trump goes over there, gets a bunch of our hostages back for free. He doesn't even have to give them anything. He just gets the hostages. He's getting the peace deal. And within 24 hours, he got them to blow up one of their nuclear sites potentially and literally be like, Trump, I'm sorry. This is the art of the deal. You use your leverage. We have a big military. We have a huge grip on the world. Trump isn't shy about it. I get it. Obama lies to you. Hillary lies to you. George Bush probably lied to you too. And they want you to make you feel like you hate America and we're such a terrible place. But Donald Trump loves this country. He knows the leverage and power we have. He uses it in a deal, just like I would. I mean, if I'm in a deal, I'm not going into the deal saying, oh my God, I hate myself. Hey, thanks for having a meeting with me. I'm so happy to be here. What can I do for you? I hate myself, so I'll do anything. Just here, take my money. I mean, that's what dumb people do. I wouldn't do that in a meeting. If I was in a meeting, I'd say, hey, look, I'm my own manager. Last year, I got 200 million views. I'm reaching 5 to 20 million people a week. I don't need to be here. If you don't want to do a deal with me, I'm not going to be this rude in a meeting, but that's how I would look at the meeting. I'd be like, hey, this is what I got. This is my leverage. I don't need your money. I don't need your help. I would love to work with you, but I don't need it. So if you want to work with me, you have to understand the value I have and the power. That's not me being egotistic or anything. That's what a manager does. I self-manage myself, so I have to go in mode. It's like, yes, I'm nice, I'm humble, I'm cool, but when I'm in a business meeting, it's business. Trump knows this because he's a businessman, so instead of saying, oh, here, take nukes and take all this money, and here, we hate ourselves, he goes into the meeting, he's like, hey, bro, you keep mouthing off, Don't make me use this. I pray to God I never have to use the weapons. Kim Jong Un freaks out, blows up his own nukes, and he's ready to do a deal again. That's good leadership. That's good, that's what a good businessman does. That's what a good manager does. So Trump knows this, but the left ideology, and I hate to pick on the left all the time because I try to be as centrist as possible, but their ideology is like weakness and victim mentality, and they don't understand what it's like to be a good businessman. They don't understand what it's like to be a good leader because they're not good leaders. So of course they can't fathom Trump doing, oh my goodness, why did he say that? Well, he did it because now look at the results. They're blowing up their own nuclear sites. When have you ever seen this? During the Obama administration, I don't care if you hate Trump with all your heart. During the Obama administration and the Clinton and Bush administration, everyone was so afraid of North Korea. Oh my goodness, CNN said North Korea is going to blow up the world. We should all be scared. Everyone was walking around scared that North Korea was going to nuke us, and now they're like nuking themselves. They're like punching themselves in the face, being like, Trump, don't hurt me. What can I do to help you? I mean, this is what good leadership and good business people do. You use your weapons and your power. I'm sorry, it's not nice stuff sometimes, but that's business on a world scale. I'm sorry, we have a big military. We sell weapons to everybody, and that's what we've been doing. I wish we weren't. I wish we were selling water and feeding people. I wish that was the world, but it's not, okay? Unfortunately, that's not what people like now, and I'm working on a personal level to make sure the world is a better place. I'm not saying I'm okay with it and I'm just going to let it slide, but it's like he's doing what the president of the United States is supposed to do, and that's do a leverage. And I told you this yesterday, that he was going to art the deal them and he was going to get out of it, and within 24 hours, they blew up their nuclear site. They're still willing to negotiate, but now on a bigger scale. Instead of being like, haha, we went up to you, Trump, they're like, oh my God, we'll destroy anything just to take a meeting with you. I mean, that's the way you want North Korea. You want them on the back, and you want them willing to do anything. So once again, really good move. Just like I said, all the other news probably freaked out about it because in their ideology, they don't want America to be strong. And I don't care if you want to improve America. Of course, we all do. We need improvements. I'm not saying to just be okay with it and just let everything slide. That's not what I'm saying. But at the core of like the Trump-hating ideology, whether it's progressive or liberal, they're like, we're a weak country. We're a bad country. We're the worst. We need to punish ourselves. We need to hate ourselves. We need to destroy the military and give everybody free health care and education, and that'll make the world a better place. Like, it sounds great on paper. It just never would work in the real world. And to be honest, I mean, I would never want someone like Bernie Sanders to be the president. You think he could negotiate a deal like Trump? You're out of your mind. You think any progressive news analyst, whether, I don't want to name names now, but the top progressive news analysts who everybody think are so honest, and I'm not hating on it, but do you think they would know how to negotiate a deal with North Korea or negotiate a deal with anybody? Of course not. They don't know how to do that. They couldn't do that. They wouldn't be willing to do it. Their whole ideology is like self-defeating and self-destroying, like punch yourself in the face and hurt yourself because you feel so guilty for what our ancestors did or might have not done. Who know? It's like the whole ideology just doesn't make sense. So overall, another good move by Trump. I don't see the haters. They just don't want peace with North Korea. They don't want us to make good deals. They don't want to look at the world the way it is. They don't want us to be successful. They don't want a free market. They don't want freedom. And some people do. I don't want to group everybody in. But like I said with North Korea, I told you it was going to work. And within 24 hours, I mean, that's all it took. They're destroying their own nuclear sites and already getting another deal with Trump. So overall, thank you guys so much for joining. The 3 stories today were Tommy Robinson, Tommy Robinson arrested for literally filming a rape court case. That if this is on YouTube, I'm probably going to break it up into sections, so go watch that video. The second one was mass censorship. I talked about Tim Pool, Jordan Sather, myself, lots of people getting videos deleted, videos demonetized. My whole channel got demonetized. Someone's channel got deleted, videos getting censored, even if they're pro-Muslim. Like the liberals, that's the irony of it. They claim like they hate conservatives and they love Muslims so much. If you love Muslims so much, why are you deleting Tim Pool's video of him defending 2 Muslim men for getting incorrectly targeted by Tommy Robinson? If you hate conservatives so much and you hate the right wing so much and you're trying to stop extremism, why full screen would you take my money away? Why would you steal money from me and demonetize my videos, but then partner with Fox News? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. If you hate right wing so much and you hate extremism, why target me and let Fox News make millions of dollars? I mean, they just don't care. They're hypocrites, they're liars, and I wish they weren't. And I wish someone could prove me wrong, because I'm not here trying to be right or stir up controversy or divide people. I want to unite people. I just don't see it possible with this ideology of like total hypocrisy, total delusion, total lack of self-awareness, total lack of self-accountability, total lack of common sense, and total like targeting of anybody on the left or right or the center who wants to tell the truth and make money doing it. And, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed those videos. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the world. God bless America. God bless England. You need these blessings as well, so they don't arrest you. If I was in England, maybe they'd come to my house and take away my cell phone or something. I don't even know. Seems like that's what they're into. So thank you guys again. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like a dream rare support. I'm going to post my donor box link below and also my Patreon if you guys enjoy that. I like donor box better. It's a one-time donation or a monthly donation. You can do monthly like Patreon, but if you only want to do a one-time, that works too. But I'll post the donor box and Patreon, and I really, really appreciate that. I also appreciate your shares, comments, likes, and all of your support. Even outside of that, you know, that means the world to me. So if you don't want to or can't do it or whatever, I mean, it's not a big deal to me at all. Like, it's an option. It's not a mandatory thing. It's like if people want to. So I appreciate your support in that way. But I also do also appreciate people that are on the donor box and Patreon because, you know, they are, I mean, look what they're doing to Tommy Robinson. Look what they're doing to me on YouTube. They literally took my money away. And it's like at every turn I go, I have more obstacles than other, which is fine because I like to run. So it's like a track meet to me. It's just like building my muscles. You know, I don't mind it. I just have to keep jumping over hurdles every week. But I appreciate your support now more than ever because it's like every way I turn, they're trying to nickel and dime me. And they do that to everyone too. I mean, you know, if you pay for taxes or health insurance, you already know. You know, the whole world is nickel and diming us every day. So, you know, we'll work on that over time, hopefully get a little more free from that. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Have a great day. I'll be back later today or tomorrow or maybe the next day.